astrological transit forecast report. This is the peace dealer, and I hope you get the utmost of quality from this report. Thank you once again for ordering this. And in this report, we are going to look at the next 3 months ahead for you. But right off the bat, I want to honor your alien construct, specifically one of, I think, the coolest. I have this too in Capricorn, by the way. The Neptune vessel alien. We can read others' minds and auras, hypnotize others, read psychically. I've done all of that. Read clairvoyantly, cloak themselves in invisibilities, read other souls and see their greatest potential. With you in Sagittarius, one, not only is this going to be clairvoyantly based off of what you see and receive towards other people, which is super powerful, but then you have the super powerful Pluto construct. Jesus Christ, dude. Pluto on the sun and destiny. So you're super powerful, maybe one of the most powerful people on this planet. And you know it. Plutonian power is able to destroy that which isn't built on truth, understand the true nature of death, sex, birth, and power, perform psychic surgery. I would love for you to read that article. It is very relevant, especially because the South Node has recently unlocked this deity soul of yours. Okay. As you do have the soul of Neptune, Poseidon, however you want to see it, this gives you, as a moon in Sag, an ascended soul. But with Neptune, literally, as a Gemini rising, an angel, as angel Jamar, your ascended soul is able to feel into the higher meaning of anyone who holds space with you. Even me, as I'm reading this to you, you're able to pick up psychic insight through visions. But the coolest thing here is, this is powered and expressed through Libra. So Libra is the cardinal breakthrough function with which, with Mercury here, Pluto is the extreme focus and power that goes into your creative fifth house talents of socialization, so that you can intelligently deduce and balance your social dynamics with other people, while also feeling into what and seeing what your soul shows you about other people. So like, you could be talking to someone and then your moon Neptune will show you an elephant over that person's head. And then you ask that person, hey, do you do anything with elephants? And they'll be like, how did you know? Like, I actually work with elephants. That's just like a basic way. You have a more advanced way of doing this. You have MC and Aquarius. So I'm going to give you the celebrities with MC and Aquarius. Will Smith is one such of those celebrities, like Dr. Dre, Matthew McConaughey, all these people who have this, they don't fall off. Like, I have MC in Aquarius. It's honestly the greatest MC is Capricorn, but the most extraordinary and coolest MC and strongest, that's us, Aquarius. And I use these people because it is an attainment. Okay, so like Will Smith got his only Oscar when Saturn of Accomplishments was on the MC for him. And just like it happened for me, I have 10 million views. Our legacy is to be known. And so you have carved through and done the very hard work since you were born. Okay, you had Saturn go through here in the 90s, and now it's come back around. And now this is getting ready to oppose your Saturn over the next 3 months. And you're going to complete your Saturn return that you started near the end of 2008, 2009. I get this really amazing sense of pride for you. Like you've accomplished a lot and put in a lot of work, as is your social karmic obligation for the society around you. So that's awesome, because as an angel, once again, you are the incarnation of ascended balance. You are the ascended artist, which is as badass as it sounds, my friend, because with the North Node Pluto, you literally have the supernatural ability to awaken and transform the destinies of people who you actively approach and talk to and connect with. It's amazing because the woman who I just read before was also born in this period, who has North Node in Libra. And so both of you have this destiny mission, except she had energy in Aries as a Pisces. You have this more focused in Libra. This is cool because as a Gemini rising, you are the messenger, but you have very extremely creative social talents to express with full focus what it is you want to say in the most classic, polished, and defined way, which I appreciate because I have Aries, so I'm raw and vulgar and savage. But I do know how to appear to say the right thing, because I do have the Cap moon. It's just, this is what you do. Like you balance in the way, as a Libra, you polish the rawness of Aries. And so it is your destiny to help unlock people's true talents. Like South Node 11th means that you're using the resources of the authenticity and the individuality you gain from where you belong in your social circle and how you impact people, and look at your friends and see their raw talents, and you have the ability to polish those talents in a way that it doesn't matter. Like, this is really awesome. You can literally see someone who sucks. Like, they suck, like they can't play basketball at all, or they suck at making music, but you see that they have talent. You see that they have potential, right? And you can draw it out of them, and you can make them a #1 best-selling author, or you can have them be #1 charting on the billboards. And not everyone can do that. Like, there's certain people who can work with people's talent, but there's only a certain amount that they can get to. If they're not good enough, cool. You can completely transform the way someone images their self-concept, because you, with Neptune and Moon, see people's greatest potential. It is a superpower. I have this in Capricorn, so this is more based on physical actions in the earth sign. This is purely clairvoyant. And in the trine to Saturn, it strengthens, with these very strong social skills, your ability to see this. So we're coming into Sagittarius season. We just had the new moon in your 7th house that is literally kicking in a new cycle of ascended partnerships, that relative to June, that had you enlighten the nature of your personality. Now you're showing people this enlightenment. You need to get very excited, because you just finished a very potent Scorpio eclipse that unlocked the unconventional nature of your lifestyle, with Uranus on Chiron opposite, linking your natural, transcendent, legendary Chiron in the 12th healing capability into how you innovate more so, having to explain now how your healing ability has unconventionally skyrocketed to the next level, and how your shadow, or just touching people, heals them of stuff without you having the direct intention to even heal them. The first part of this is confusing because of the post ad hoc seeming fallacy and causality of you doing things to people and them, or you not realizing that what happened to them directly after was because of you having a conversation or doing them. Now that the sun is in Sagittarius, you are going to see the supernatural effect of how powerful you are. I have to emphasize once again, the challenge with the South Node Aries is socializing and expressing your heart's talents, being willing to compromise so that you can build the proper partnerships. So Jupiter, that went through Pisces January to May of March, evolved your career. 2021 was when it evolved the knowledge of your legacy in the 9th house, making you a counselor, someone who teaches knowledge, but isn't limited to just being a teacher. Now, the belief of how you expand this has already completed. And as we move forward in the Sagittarius season, that square is going to fundamentally change the way you see how other people aid you in reaching the dream job. Because now that Jupiter with Neptune in the 10th, what it's hooking all of us up with, Taurus and Gemini risings with this 10th house region, we're living our dream job. And Neptune there since 2012 could have been very difficult. You know, I remember when this happened to me, I was in college figuring out, how am I going to make this a full-time job? Like, how am I going to live my dreams? I didn't have to know what to do. I just had to believe, and I just had to keep doing it, and look at me. So I can only imagine what you're doing with this, because you're, for all intents and purposes, an ascended, social, powerful angel. So, you know, unlike me, you're out here, you know, connecting with people actively, which is your destiny. North Node Libra is more social. I'm North Node Aquarius. So I'm more dealing with the internet, networking with people all over the world, which you do as well, but in a much more direct, social, streamlined approach that feels into the ascended nature of the collective. And so Sagittarius season is going to break you through how much more amazing you're able to create space to build partnerships. 3rd house to your Libra sun, that's going to manifest the quality of your lifestyle by expressing the ascended quality of your social talents and skills. So that square at the end of Sagittarius season to Jupiter that get ready to go into Aries into your 11th house is going to be a major breakthrough starting now until the end of November, or December rather, coming into January. Okay. This is going to be doubly important because Jupiter is opposite your Venus right now, and Venus in Virgo represents the Nine of Pentacles wealth consciousness that, yeah, might make you very picky when it comes to love, but really represents the authenticity, or rather the realness and the service. It's common for me to see Venus and Mars and Virgos. They'll clean, even Virgo suns, they'll clean for the people they love, or at least account for this more real sense of nurturing. And then Mars is opposite Pluto. So you have Mars opposite your Pluto, you got Saturn opposite your Saturn, you got Neptune opposite your Venus, Jesus Christ. And then you have Chiron unlocking your South Node. And so Pluto that's opposite your Mars is going to challenge how much you can purify the intent of your sexual desire in protecting your value and how you feel about what you're worth in light of passive aggressive, psychologically manipulative losers who try and undermine your value by crossing your boundaries. Capricorn has taught Gemini risings and Geminis the importance of drawing boundaries since 2008 and taking your goddamn power back. So as a Pluto Libra, you've broken through this square post 2020 more than ever before, officially uninhibiting you to push forward more into the results of your partnerships, expressing your talents, whereas before you may have felt held back because of a pushback to not honor your worth and value. But of course, through this time, you've broken through considerably. And so this Capricorn season is going to bring Jupiter going into your 11th. And from January to May, Jupiter is going to skyrocket through your 11th, have you manifest the results of your career success now that you've taken it to the next level, and bless you by April with a new social circle of friends, or a new cycle of evolving all of your friendships, the rewards from your career and where you belong. And this is going to really make for a great grand fire trine in April. But until then, the transit through Capricorn season is going to fully transform and break through for a final level with the last time Pluto will be in Capricorn. This inhibitive sense of how much more incredibly you deal with others, draw boundaries, and come into greater wealth and self-employment because you are finally allocating and finishing creating and constructing a lot of these themes. The trine that's going to be made to Uranus in the 12th will also innovate a lot more of how unconventionally you're manifesting this unique sense of your spirituality as an angel, because by the time Uranus comes into Gemini as an angel with the Gemini rising angelic physiology, you don't need to sleep, you don't need to eat, and you got the Neptune moon soul. So like, these are aspects of your body coming into ascension symptoms, given how controversial your nature is. And basic MFers who just can't dream because they're afraid to look into these more supernatural aspects are going to project on you that you're crazy, you're delusional, but that's because their existence is basic and they live a lie. So you, who's authentic in your truth, you're naturally just going to trigger these people. Screw them. Anyway, this is going to lead into Aquarius season, which is the official setup of your legacy as you finish your Saturn return. I'm just completing my Saturn return and starting it, rather, the new Saturn cycle. You're completing the new Saturn cycle that started 2008 for you. Huge deal, because this is coinciding with Saturn completing your legacy here. And so Sag, Cap, and Aqua by February is going to have you more clear on the direction you're taking your legacy, so that by the time you step into March, you're experiencing 2 years worth of evolution of your career and what it looks like to finally live the dream life, which you're already living, but you'll step more into more than ever before. Uranus in your 6th house square to the Aquarius energy is going to integrate this pure transformation of your lifestyle into an advanced element of your philosophy to confirm more knowledge of your angelic existence and nature than ever. So this is going to really be you breaking through career limitations as you've officially completed the construction to be set for life, my friend, the wonderful life of an Aqua MC, where it are literally our legacy to be known and to express and teach this knowledge that we know, so that we can, of course, connect sociologically all of the unique individuals in the world as we are meant to. And you are destined to come into independence, really being the artist, the ascended artist you are, so that your creations can guide and lead people forward and connect the individuality that has us honor our uniqueness, but enjoy who we are with the right people as well. God damn, that was a mouthful. I hope you enjoyed this report. Definitely looking forward to your feedback moving forward. And until next time, you stay blessed. Peace.